In the last video, we took a look at my string sample libraries and I talked a bit about why I chose them. Now, I'm going to show you how I created the violin parts for this piece. In cinematic composition, the rhythmic element that drives a piece is often referred to as a motor. In this piece, the motor is the single note violin riff that's built on 16th notes and 8th note triplets. Here it is. This simple phrase goes on for almost a whole minute while the rest of the orchestration builds around it. In isolation, it does sound pretty boring, but it is effective in setting the tone of the piece and providing continuity. After the unison crescendo, the violins finally move on to something new. Between measures 32 and 35, I have the first and second violins playing a very nice smooth legato ostinato with the violas. Next, I have the first violins playing a melody in the middle register, and the second violins and violas are continuing the ostinato together. From measures 40 until the end of the piece, I have the first and second violins playing a very intense ascending heroic melody in octaves in unison with the brass. Let's have a listen to that. I'd like to take a sec to talk a little bit about MIDI programming. Even though this piece is going to be recorded by real orchestra, I still tried to make an effort to make the mock-up sound as lifelike as I possibly could. As you can see from my MIDI mod wheel data down here, I'm actually writing the mod wheel pretty extensively to breathe some life and expression, yes, pun intended, into the samples. Every sample library has different controls that you can use to make them sound more realistic, so be sure to check out the user manuals of whatever sample libraries you own so that you can learn how to get the most out of them. Reading manuals might sound a bit tedious, but it is well worth the time invested.